The RC jumper is another DedSec gadget that gives Marcus a different way to approach obstacles in the layout. The RC jumper has this cool little robotic arm that's been hacked into the body. This allows him to physically interact with objects and allows Marcus to stay safely hidden. Now the junction box is unlocked and we can open the door upstairs. We can hack that scissor lift that we passed on the way in and reach the rooftop. By hacking into the OS of the scissor lift, Marcus can take remote control of it. Not only can you raise it up and down, but you can actually drive it around anywhere you want in the world. This level of control gives players total freedom when dreaming up an approach to a mission. Our first challenge is to get past the guard in front of us. So let's hack into the security camera and see how he might be vulnerable. There's an industrial air conditioner unit that we can hack. We can set it to explode when the guard comes close, and we can hack it to attract the guard with a strange noise. The guard will go investigate the noise and walk straight into the trap we set.
Shit! Does anyone know first aid?
And just like that, we've taken out the guard, created a distraction, and slipped into the compound. A more direct way to neutralize a guard is to use the non-lethal stun gun. Marcus has an array of non-lethal tools and techniques, and you can complete the entire game without actually killing a single enemy. Since we already unlocked this door with our RC jumper, we can just quick hack it to open it. Now we're in the room, we just need to install one of our custom DedSec boxes into this Bloom terminal, and we've completed our final objective. All that's left to do now is escape undetected. Each operation we undertake will give us more followers. More followers will allow you to take on even bigger operations. So let's get off this pier and explore a little bit more.
Tell me you fucked up their hardware?
I left an expensive little present in their system, and they're going to pay for it.
Damn, you sound like Jimmy Siska.
Hell yeah!
Up ahead, we'll notice there's another player hanging about. He's easy to spot because of the purple icon and the gamer tag over his head. In Watch Dogs, your game session can be seamlessly merged, and you will often encounter other players exploring the world just like you. This guy looks really friendly. We have an opportunity to join up and form a co-op party, so let's send him an invite. Now that we're joined in a session, we can complete co-op missions together and take on even bigger and tougher targets. 2 hackers are better than 1. We're gonna head across the bay to Prescott, which is in North Oakland, to infiltrate a gang lair. We can get there by driving across the Bay Bridge together. Alright, we can see that we're in a much different neighborhood than before. This is Prescott, a subdistrict of North Oakland, and the location of our next co-op operation. With our partner, we can go together and activate this mission.
Marcus, we have operations popping up everywhere. Some of them are 2 hacker jobs.
Where you need me?
Sending you the coordinates. And Marcus, it works both ways. When you need help, fire off a call and we'll send someone your way for the assist.
This area is a free approach, so we can tackle it any style we want. Since we're now 2 hackers working together, we'll cover our partner from the sky and help him out with some well-timed hacks. We can distract this guard by hacking his phone, and our friend will take him down very stealthily. We'll continue to scout the area and find more lookouts, like this gang member on the rooftop. We can automatically tag them, and once they're tagged, both players can see them. Our partner is going to sneak up on the rooftop and take out this guard, and we can help him with some well-timed hacks. If we use a contextual hack on this transformer box, we can attract the guard. Our partner has an easy shot with his stun gun from that distance. Using the NetHack view again, we can see that there's a lockbox connected by red connection lines to a room on the other side of the compound. Inside this room, we see our two targets meeting up, and it's a perfect place to take them down simultaneously. We need to get that box unlocked and get into that room. As we continue to scout this area, we can see this compound has a lot more guards than the last one, and they look very heavily armed. We'll need to take care of these guards if we get detected. There's also a car parked in the garage, so we might need that to escape later. Let's go back to our friend and get him to disable that junction box so we can unlock the door to our target. The drone has a lot of flexibility and it's small and hard to detect, but the trade-off is that you can't physically interact with objects like this junction box. But it's not a problem for our man on the ground to do that for us. The signal lines have changed from red to blue, so now we know that we can open the doors and get to our targets. Scouting phase is done, so let's get up on that rooftop with our partner and get close enough to neutralize these enemies. We can hack these junction boxes and set a proximity trigger on them. They'll explode if an enemy passes through them, but they won't be triggered if we pass through them ourselves. We can also deploy electroshock mines from our inventory, and they're fully hackable too. It's a good idea to leave traps for your enemies in case they try to flank you. Our partner is camped out by the door ready to rush into the room, but we're going to create a distraction first. We'll get into position behind these crates, and this time we'll launch our RC jumper. Once our partner opens the door, we'll zip in and create a distraction. Our jumper has another feature too. It can launch foul-mouthed taunts and make people angry. Now's our chance. The gang leaders are distracted, so let's rush the room. This guy was pretty tough, but getting a thunderbolt to the face will ruin his day. Now we have a cell phone and all the evidence that we need. We just need to plan a way out of here. We can switch back to our quadcopter, which is hovering where we left it, and take a look at what's going on from the sky. We can see one of the guards is rushing up the stairs to help his boss, but our partner has that door covered with his DedSec rifle. There's another guard on the ground level who's alerted to our gunfire, so let's use a contextual hack on him. We've changed his profile to make a rival gang think that he's a police informant. The rival gang will come to this compound and take care of him for us. Things are heating up, so we're gonna have to improvise a little bit. We can hack the car in the garage and reverse it away from the enemies so we can use it for our getaway. The rival gang just arrived and they've engaged in a gang war with the remaining guards. These guys aren't messing about, they're armed with grenades and body armor. We'll take some higher ground and use our DedSec 3D printed assault rifle to take them on.
They're here somewhere. Find them. Hey, he lost us. A call. We better leave it.
There's still one guard left, so we can hack his headset, which leaves him vulnerable to a takedown. Let's take our stolen ride and get out of here before cops show up. And just like that, we're home free. We took down both gang leaders, we got the evidence we needed, and we triggered a gang war, and we escaped without getting killed. That's teamwork. 2 hackers and 1 successful DedSec operation. Let's take a minute to talk about a brand new multiplayer PvP event called Online Bounty. When the player commits a crime, the police will respond and pursue the player until he can escape from the police. We call that the felony system. While you're in the felony, a bounty event can occur. A bounty event allows up to 3 other online players to join the pursuit and try to kill the player for as long as the felony lasts. As the target player of the bounty, your objective is to evade the felony and the pursuing players. Rewards are given for neutralizing the hunters. And the objective of the hunters is to neutralize the target player. Bounty is a seamless PvP event that's triggered by your player style and how you interact with the police. If you are the type of player who's always in conflict with police, you'll have a higher chance of having a bounty placed on you. But if you can neutralize the hunters, you'll get additional rewards. I hope you've enjoyed our walkthrough of the open world of Watch Dogs 2, and I hope to see you online November 15th.
من أجل اللاعبين.